This is Mark Sertwotka, the General Secretary of PCS, sending this message to all PCS members of the DVLA. First of all, I want to say on behalf of myself and the National Union, a big well done. It's a big well done because you've been taking part in some of the most important industrial action that we've had in PCS's 20-year history. It's important because firstly, you're taking action over health and safety, the basic right to be safe at work. But secondly, you're now taking action because having got an agreement with the most senior management in the Department for Transport, that agreement, which could have ended this dispute weeks ago, was pulled from the table, almost certainly by the Conservative Minister, Grant Shapps. And any union worth its salt would carry on taking action when the principle of a negotiated agreement with the most senior managers responsible is vetoed by a Conservative minister and vetoed without any explanation or any alternative. So well done for taking this action. You should know that your National Union will support you all the way, and we are committed to continue funding strike pay and doing everything we can to bring this dispute to a satisfactory resolution. And your action is having an effect. We know because of the magnificent support for the action, whether that was all members at the outset who were required to be at work, or all the targeted action that we've had across the contact centre, ISG, OSG and drivers medical, that huge backlogs are building up. Over 1 million pieces of post generally, now nearly 250,000 building up in the drivers medical section because of your well-supported action. And those delays are building pressure on Conservative Party ministers. It is why the DVLA are outsourcing some of the work that you would normally do. It's an attempt, a desperate attempt to provide a service when actually what they should be doing is putting an effort in to bringing this dispute to an end. Instead, we see them taking no action against the outrageous victimisation, threats and intimidation currently being faced by your branch chair, Sarah Evans. Well, I'm pleased to say that your union is not going to put up with either management behaving this way in refusing to settle a dispute or them doing nothing to protect one of their employees, our rep, Sarah Evans. So we've raised that in Parliament. We've raised the dispute at Prime Minister's questions this week. We've raised the treatment of Sarah Evans. We've raised it with the Cabinet Office, and we will continue politically to apply pressure. We're getting great support from the local 6 Labour MPs, and we're getting wider support across the country. Indeed, your reps continue to be invited to meetings and rallies the length and breadth of the UK in order to advance this dispute. So I'm urging you to stay strong. I'm urging you to understand that we're doing everything we can to ensure we can get a satisfactory resolution. We've now gone to the Information Commissioner to demand release of the Deloitte report, and we are aware that others have done so as well. We know the Cabinet Office are raising questions with the Department for Transport about the way this dispute is being dealt with, and we know that politicians will continue to raise it. So let's ensure that all the action we call you continue to support. Let's ensure we do everything we can to get a just settlement, because what we should all remember is what's at stake here is not just your health and safety now, it's your health and safety for any third wave that may still come, but it is also your right to know that when you're at work, you'll be treated with dignity and respect, and if your union reaches an agreement with your managers, that those agreements are honoured. So full support to everyone. Keep strong, keep supporting the action, and we believe we will win a satisfactory solution. Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Fran Heathcote. I'm the President of PCS, and I just want to say a few words about the DVLA campaign, which is continuing with further strike action being taken this week. Support for our action continues to grow across the trade union movement. We've had donations now of over £43,000, which is fantastic, and the solidarity that's been shown and the support for the strikers has just been immense. Individuals and organisations always asking what's going on with the DVLA campaign. I spoke at an event last night and it's all anybody wants to hear about. The membership of the branch is just shy of 3,600 members now. That's 600 new members since the campaign started, with over 70 people joining just this month. Easily the biggest branch in PCS now, largely down to, I think, to the dispute that's been run there. The media coverage has been really good. It's still very high, and even the right-wing news channel GB News covered it this week and were relatively supportive, and had a lot to say in support of the members involved. We've had a lot of media coverage, a lot of new media coverage clips this week, messages of support coming in from all across PCS branches, but also from other unions where people feel moved to send messages showing their solidarity for the campaign. Our branch officers in the DVLA branch, who have really stepped up to the plate during this campaign, are being invited to speak at every PCS regional AGM that's taking place over July. So every region or nation will hold an AGM in July, and the branch are sending speakers to every one of those. Sarah Evans, our branch chair in the DVLA branch, has been invited to speak at one of the biggest TU events in the calendar year, which is the British Makers Festival, a huge show of trade unionism that takes place every year, and we're really chuffed that Sarah's been asked to go along and speak at that. It's really important that we keep going with the campaign. The members, my message to the members in the DVLA is you're doing a fantastic job. People from all across the trade union movement support you. Keep going. I know this is tough. I know, nobody thought this would be resolved quickly, and it has been a long haul, but stay strong, stay united. Let's stick together to win this dispute and win this campaign. There are people all across our union and other unions looking at what you're doing and taking real inspiration from it. So thank you very much for listening, and please, we're all with you. We all want you to win this, and we're all going to do everything we can to ensure that we get better and safer working for all members in DVLA. Thank you.